Aloha and welcome to Pahuki'i. This is a social site here in Hawaii, a lot like YouTube and MySpace and Facebook, and this is a quick tutorial. Once you log in, you're going to see the little green box right there with different icons to choose from, but for right now I want you to look to the right where your settings are right there, and I want you to go there and click on My Settings. Now this is before we start checking out your profile, and I want you to do is make sure the email address is correct. Obviously you can change the profile name right there if you wish, if you just decided to use a quick temp one and you're going to upgrade it. There is your profile picture. Of course the rubber slippers right there is the default, but you can change that. You can upload your own picture as your profile picture. And then go ahead and look through the rest of the information and make sure it's correct. Now before we go trick out your profile, I want to take you to the privacy settings, very important. This will dictate whether or not people can see your profile pictures or videos or even comment on your profile or videos. So go ahead and check those off as you see fit. You know, the interactivity between people. You may not want to check out your videos or photos or interact with you. Also, next I want you to go to your email settings. Same kind of parameters are involved there, whether or not you want to be emailed every time somebody does leave a comment or have any kind of requests. You can check that box at the bottom and turn it all off, or you can just choose which ones you want to respond to. Now we're going to actually move to your profile, and this is going to be setting up your profile, but before we do it, we've got to understand how it works. So now that we got to your profile, that's how it's going to look once you've started, notwithstanding the picture is going to be changed if you've done that. Let's start with the very top there. This is where you can actually name your profile, which you want once people get there. My profile, or you can call it whatever you want. You can check out some of the other sites to see how they've done it, what they've done. The next box right there is one where you can put anything you want, from pictures to videos to written things. You can even put links there, which is really important about this site. It's really nice to be able to put links and other things there in this particular page, and this page goes in the front. If you want to do a link there, you go ahead and type whatever the word is, and then if you want to make that a link, you'll highlight that, and then you click on the little link button right there, and then you type in whatever the link is to be. This is just a fictitious one, and you go ahead and click OK, and it's going to turn it into a link, which you won't see until you save it, and there's the link right there. Now another thing is that you can actually move these boxes around. Pahuki'i has been set so that you can manage your profile, and no matter what, let's get out of here first, let me close this up. We can move these boxes around. If you want to put your videos up on top, or if you want to put your comments on top, or if you want to put your main source page on top, there you go. See how I'm just kind of moving that around, and then that way you can arrange everything on your profile to how you see fit. Okay, now at this point let's go check out the themes. Let's see what we can do to trick out your profile. Obviously you can go to themes there, that button right there that we saw earlier, and here are a bunch of templates that you can actually just choose and fire away. You can go ahead and scroll down, and then I think there's probably about 35 of them, and you go ahead and choose one. I'm going to choose, I don't know, let's take a look here. Here's one here. I'm going to choose this, and then if you notice, when I chose that, the box below right there reflected the change, kind of gave me a quick overview on what it would look like. And there I clicked on another one, that's how that would look, but I don't like it, so I'm going to go back to this one. Now, this is primarily how my site is going to come across, but if you have any experience, you can change the text, which you can do very simple there on a pull down box. But at the same token, you can change the colors of the sides and the header and the background. You can also add background images. But I'm going to save this, and now we're going to go back to my profile that I'm testing here for you, and here's the change now that's happened on my profile. So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about uploading. Now this is uploading videos, a lot like YouTube and MySpace and other social community sites. If you want to upload a video, you have an up to 100 megabytes per upload you can choose. Go ahead and press that browse button, and then it'll open up an option box on what file you want to upload. But what a lot of people are doing here, and what I encourage, is actually embedding video files from YouTube and Google and other sites, and this is how you do it. Go ahead and find a YouTube video, which there's one right here, and if you notice right to the right there is the embed code. What you do is you highlight the whole embed code. You can go from left to right, or you can actually double click. Then you're going to hit copy. But before you do, I don't know if you know this, but on YouTube you also have different options. You can choose the color of the player, which you can see right here. You can also choose whether or not you want follow-up videos or the border. See how I'm clicking the border and it's changing. So I'm going to keep it like this. And I'm going to now, since I've already copied the code, I'm going to paste the code back in the box on my profile. And then I'm going to hit that. And then I'm going to title it. Another great thing is we can grab these videos, you can populate your profile with your favorite videos, and you can tag it yourself with a title, you know, my favorite video or my friend playing ukulele. You could do the same in the description, as well as you can put in links in the description too, which is active and people can see it. So if you're promoting a friend or a business or something and you want to link across, you can go ahead and do that. And then of course the tags are important. I won't go too much into explanation, but you know, just kind of a brief description on who, what, and where. And then you save it. Once you save it, it'll take you to the video page built on your profile so that people can view it. And this is what the people are going to see. You can delete it, you can edit it, you can change the tags, you can do a number of things. And of course there's an area there where people can actually leave comments. Depending on your settings, it'll just leave a direct comment or it'll ask for an approval. Anyhow, as we go back to the profile, now that the video is about to show up right about now, there it is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move the box like we talked about earlier, and I'm going to put that up there on top. And this is when you start to play around and arrange these other things on your site. Also, don't forget to check some of the other important things. You can put some great applications on here like games and stuff, as well as we can also do forums and all kinds of other things that you can add onto the site, which I'm sure you're going to try out. And blogs, which are very cool. You could start your own blog. It could be a private blog. Also forums. I've started a few forums to get things going, but you can comment on these forums, and both blogs and forums are also very, very cool for promoting yourself if you're an artist or if you've got a product or an event going on. And that's how people stay in touch. So what this site is really all about, it's a mashup between some of the best sites that are out there, and then of course making it available here in Hawaii. And of course we know, and if you don't, Pahuki'i means picture box, and that's why I named it that. So here it is. I know this was kind of a rushed kind of description on how to, but if you have any questions, you can leave a message on my profile. I hope you enjoy yourself here. I want to wish you a big fat aloha, and welcome to Pahuki'i.com.